baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. A right-handed native of the Dominican Republic will be the starter. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws two different types of fastball. He's got that four-seamer, and then he's got that two-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Jeanette. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, I think when you come into this ballpark, don't get too big. We know the ball flies out of here, but don't try to force a long ball. Take good hacks up there. You know the ball. If you hit something solid, it's going to carry.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Peralta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, one man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. High in the air out to center field.
No.
Neuenhuis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he is in there. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. But he's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Line toward the alley.
Nothing.
Dive,
And
but
it
he
gets
can't get
past
there,
him.
and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooled too many guys out there at this point, that's for sure.
Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. And the Cubs. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon. Got him.
Bingo.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Settling in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you can forget about trying to set up a guy. That's 5 pitches, 5 strikes.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And if you're a pitcher, that's not the kind of call you want to be seeing. 2 batters into a ball game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the last place you want to hit the ball against this team, right field. He won the Gold Glove Award last year. He can go get him with the best of anyone.
Ryan Braun gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
In there, base hit.
Yeah, I know how to play this game.
Braun rounds second. He's heading for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, you know, this ballpark isn't always kind to home run hitters.
Fucking hate when
With
it
those
comes
deep
back.
outfield walls, you'll see your share of triples, and he's just going to keep right on going around second base and make it to third with 2 away.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Zobrist has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Addison Russell.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Peralta's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Jason Hayward stands in.
7, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
David Ross is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Hill is there. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played an inning. Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yep, that's the poke. I don't know why. Okay.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind the count 0-2.
Yeah,
kind of a late
decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly right.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Aaron Hill will get his first cuts here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Hit hard to short.
First round ball.
On to first, and Hill is a ground out victim. 2 away now.
Batting 7, center fielder, Kirk Neuenheis.
Kirk Neuenheis gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tap fouled at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. John Lester set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Braun. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he'd retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He'd been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake will snap you back down to earth in a hurry.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Line toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Out in front of it, strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Jonathan Villar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
Lester's ready. First pitch on the way.
VR.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Standing in now, Willie Peralta tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And he pops up the bunt attempt and reined in one away.
The phrase is get the bunt down, not get the bunt up. That's costly there.
Scooter Gennett will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw. Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Hayward. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Javier Baez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Peralta into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And you know this is what he had in mind when he threw that last pitch in tight. He knew he'd follow it with a slider running away, and that guy had no chance of going out and getting that one.
Here's Addison Russell. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Neuenhuis sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. They'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Jonathan Lucroy will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
So,
Hayward
both of
shading
their
to his
hits
right. He's got it
should
one
not have
way.
been hits. One was a dropped ball, and
Ryan
one was a
Braun
missed.
digs in here. Hit a triple his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so
So
let's
they
see if he
should
can make it
still have
happen
no
again in
hits.
this at-bat.
Slow curveball at 74 in for a strike. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2. Chris Carter is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he
Boy,
can.
his strike zone sucks. Jesus.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Zobrist retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail.
Yep.
David Ross heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The catcher, number 3, David Ross.
Belted high and deep into right center. Neuenhuis racing back. Still going back. He gets to it, and he botched it.
How do I have 4 people watching?
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an
was
error.
kind of close. That was an E8. That was not a hit.
Stepping in now, John Lester trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Hill is up with it, only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least.
I did. Are you just
Here's
now
Dexter
watching?
Fowler now as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. It's way. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and he pumps him up over toward
Enough with
foul
this
territory.
foul balls here.
But this will land untouched.
Oh, okay.
One out and a
Wow,
runner
you
on
didn't catch
third.
that. Right, ground ball. Anything.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Let's go. I know.
Shot foul at the plate. It'll
Right,
remain 1-2.
but I'm mobile. Right, when I'm mobile, it was like a delay of like 2 seconds.
Hit hard on the ground towards
it's
second.
3
Gennett is
now.
there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot
Yeah,
at the plate.
he
But
should
thinks
have
about it for
no
a second
hits.
and takes the sure out instead.
Did you see
and
that?
that allows that runner to come in and score.
They should have no
Righties
hits.
starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
2 of the hits, one
Ben
they
Zobrist
missed
is at
and
the
the
plate as
other
he
guy
watches ball
dropped.
1. I think he took a little exception to that location.
My comment is
Yeah,
a
and so
base
would I
hit.
if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different
know,
score.
right?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They did say you would have a tight strike zone.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
As long as we're winning, right?
2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that
Right.
first walk.
Come on, Zobrist.
Here's the two-seam fastball
Oh,
that
I
bears
thought
it a
that
bit
was,
too
I
tight. It's
thought that
ball
was a
4.
strike.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Anthony Rizzo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Oh, boo-hoo, shut up. They're booing
Here comes
Rizzo.
the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Shit.
And he gets him to
Well,
lift one high in the
that
air and
didn't work.
drifting out to shallow center.
But we get
And
one.
VR will look this one in to retire the side.
3-0, good guys.
So it's 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1
With
error
no
in the inning,
hits.
and a runner
Wow.
left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers nothing.
Yeah.
Domingo Santana will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the
That
mound.
was a strike.
He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
I'm gonna punch this guy in the face. I don't know how to say the
Behind on that
stats.
swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Oh, I'll just tell you after the game. I'll just stay alive.
Boy, good cutting
There you
action to
go.
that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Aaron Hill. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1.
As long as
Here's
you
a late
remember
swing and a
what
miss,
time
strike
it was
two.
at.
One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches
Otherwise,
right
you'll be
on the
watching the
black.
whole thing all
Yeah,
over
I
again.
mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Can't believe I'm only in the 5th inning.
Fastball, strike three
Thank
called
you.
as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Finally, give me
He's
a
using that
call,
fastball
man.
to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
7 in a row.
Stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3
Oh my
inning.
God.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Well, video games don't meant
Halfway to 100 pitches,
realistic.
here it is.
Well, they
Fastball
try
at
to be.
94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
He's getting a lot of
Yeah.
outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't know. Maybe
That's
if I
gonna
was
even up
playing
the
the
count at
season
2-2.
mode, because this is just
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
the
Swung
regular.
on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Yeah, you can kind of see some Cubs
3 up,
fans.
3
but-
down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Miller Park right after
We're back in Miller Park right after this.
Chris Bryant will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Second baseman, Javier Bryant.
Yeah, that's the thing about a two-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight.
I fucking
Slow
hate
motion will give you a good look at what
breaking
this
the
will do
bat.
to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
I really hate that
Here's
so
Javier
much.
Baez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
This
And I wish
Baez
more
is
guys
gonna
would pitch
strike
like this.
out
I mean,
again.
look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Oh, he didn't.
And
Yeah,
the
actually
6th inning
hit
is
the ball.
progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Addison Russell will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but
Alright,
a
can
foul
somebody
ball
get
here,
on base?
0-1.
Someone, anyone. Jesus.
That misses wide.
And
1
I-
ball and 1 strike.
And I like this because in this one they have the 2 guys,
3 runs, 4
and in the
hits. No
PS2
errors so
version
far
it
for the
doesn't have
Cubbies.
that. In the PS3.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a
Thought
strike.
I checked my swing, but I guess not.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over.
Yeah,
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're
if you say
Jonathan Villar will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do
Hey,
something
a
to get this
ground
guy
ball
out of the hole
for
that he's been on.
To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said.
Jake Elmore.
I do not
Move
know
into the
who
on-deck
you are.
circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
If you say so. I think it's because I'm in rookie.
And he pumps the
So, of
fastball
course
by him
I'm
at
gonna do
94.
good
It's
because
0-2.
And
it's
this
the
is part of
easiest
why he's had a
level.
lot of success so
But
far.
once I
He's
start
done a
doing
lot
good,
of work
the
on the edges
difficulty
and
goes
stayed out
up.
of the middle of the strike zone.
Until
I'll
I
tell you
get
what,
bad, then
a
it goes
3-0
down again.
lead with the way this
That's
guy's
how it
throwing
works.
must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys.
Like,
I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
shut up and
Scooter
options.
Jeanette stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'm gonna fix that. I do not want these dumbasses talking. Audio.
Hello and
Go
welcome to MLB
away.
The Show 16.
Because I
Hello,
want to
everybody. This is
freaking
Steve
talk.
Lyon.
Go
Hello, baseball
away.
fans. I'm Eric.
Go away.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome to
Awesome. Umpire changes. Now it will feel like we're actually at the game when no one's talking. Except me. Yeah. But now it'll feel like you're actually at the game. Where you don't hear announcers. It's over me. Yep, that's the end of the sixth. Oh, am I not good enough for you? Jesus. Alright, let's fix that then. Let's tin it,
Fans, I'm Steve Lyon.
tin it down a
Baseball
bit then.
fans, Matt Basker.
Put like halfway so you can hear
Hello,
me
everybody.
too.
This is Eric Karras. Welcome.
God.
Back here at
Your
Miller
attention,
Park
please.
in Milwaukee.
Now pitching
Getting
for the
set for
Brewers.
the seventh now.
I know,
with the Cubs
but
out in
I don't
front.
want it like
Before
too
the inning
loud.
gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to
Anyway,
this
so
point. Michael Blazek is on to pitch
Leading
now
off
as he'll
for the
take
Cubs.
over to start inning
Wow.
number 7. Jason Hayward is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball.
Yep.
93, 94.
I
That's
just
plenty
swing at
hard enough
that.
to blow it by guys when you need to.
Oh my god, I'm not even hitting the
As he
button.
misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah,
I'm
a
just
couple
gonna
of
not touch it.
mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them. That's a ball.
There you
Curveball,
go.
but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes.
Hit it when
Started in the zone,
I
and then
wanted
let
to
it
do
work
one
out,
thing
see if
and it
he'll
does
chase.
another.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Saws him off
Again,
here as this ball's
broken
popped into the
that.
air.
That ball was so deep in his
That's like the
that was the
5th
only thing he could do
time
was
today.
foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That was a good swing. Finally.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Now they're just playing with my head.
Retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Now they're just playing with my head.
Nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner, and then make a good throw on first base to get the put out.
David Ross.
Oh, nice throw
Third
strike.
time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Jesus.
Scorched to third. Right to Hill. Throw gets him 2 down.
And here's the last dude.
Up next
I
for the
know.
Cubs.
I know. And there should be
Lester.
only, they should still have no
Down to the
hits.
plate, John Lester.
No
He
hits.
successfully
They should
laid down
still
a
have
sac
no
bunt in
hits.
his last plate appearance.
Because
Well executed bunt is last.
the triple should have been caught. The triple should have been caught, and then the ground ball should have been thrown, and they called that a base hit too. Yeah.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the
Did he just hit a home run?
Seriously?
No. Alright.
He's there to track it down,
Well,
and that'll end
there's the
inning.
box score.
Cubs are down
Right
in order.
there.
They lead it 3-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
Or do you mean the stats, too? Because that's what that says.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting
Oh,
order hasn't
difficulty
found a whole lot of
increase.
success so far.
Why? There's 2 outs. Why should I bunt?
So apparently the table setters have not been
I was going to do that after the game.
And this is low, ball 1.
Who the heck is watching other than you? There's 2 guys watching.
Understand. It's all about getting on base at this point. So, good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Quick out number 1.
On left fielder number 8,
For a big guy, look how quickly he swings to his feet. Gets rid of
I'm
that
so
pass. He
tired.
finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on.
2.
Just a bit late, and he's falling behind 0-2.
Yeah, and it's Hendricks, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Hit hard up the middle.
Oh, that should have been the first hit. That should have been the first hit.
Boy, we were starting to wonder
Now
if
batting.
anybody was going to reach
First
base on
baseman.
him again. That breaks a string of 12 in a row that he's retired.
12 in a row?
To go without having a base.
Before that hit, I retired 12 in a
Chris
row.
Carter will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. That's yanked into the
And if
stands. Strike 1.
Hendricks does good, or however you say his name, it can be rested for game 3 if
This one
necessary.
high in the air out to deep left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board.
On
Instead,
the
it's a
2
long
hits. Do
foul
we really
ball.
have 2 hits? Oh yeah, it is. There's us. We have 4. And it's the top 4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest is just off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he
I
struck
did.
him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He continues to pitch well out there.
Right fielder
Here's
number
his pitch
16.
breakdown so far.
Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana
Yeah.
stand in now.
Yeah.
He flew out in his first time around and
I
then
don't
was a
know.
strikeout victim
I don't
last
think
time.
Cubs are
Behind
too
on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Liner
Shut the
toward right center.
you fucking
And that'll split
bitch.
the gap as it should be extra bases.
Go, 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 go,
Making
go.
the turn is Braun heading for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point, but
Third
it looks
baseman.
like his shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Aaron Hill will dig in now, and he'll
But it
do
looks
so
like I'm gonna have to
representing the
bring in
time
my
Yeah, and you're not
bullpen after all.
jump in the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
on his way to pitch number 75. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Back up the middle, and
fucking-
get through. It's into center, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
But sometimes with guys like this, you can fool him once, maybe even twice. But you're not going to fool him forever. He sits on this 2-strike curveball and drives home a run.
Into the box now, Cook Neuenheim. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy around the score.
Hayward on
They
the
scored
run.
too.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 2. Dexter Fowler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Lucroy.
I need to see my
first in time,
son.
so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. High and deep to right center. Neuenheim going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Wow.
Jonathan Villar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Lester has his target. First pitch on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A funny thing happened on the way to his shutout in the last inning, and he's surprised that he's back out there for the 8th.
Well, if it's me, I think I let the bullpen try and take me home, but
Your
he
attention,
might have said
please.
something between innings
Pinch hitting
and
for the
maybe the manager
Brewers.
changed his mind.
Number
so
14.
he's back out there.
Hernan Perez.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
And this is becoming a theme now. It's part of why he's been so successful out there so far. Let these guys chase that first pitch and get him in a hole right away.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Scooter
The
Gennett
second baseman,
will
number
stand in
2.
for the 4th time now.
Scooter
Still looking for his
Gennett.
first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still a 3-2 ball game. Come on out to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chris Bryant, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Stung into the right center for what should be extra bases. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he'll begin this 9th inning with a double.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint. They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Addison Russell. Step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. All to make up for all of that with the base hit right here.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Grounded to third. Hill's up with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, catcher.
David Ross will step in. A ground out victim is left.
Your attention, please.
Will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Miguel Montero.
There's a base hit. Go, 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 go.
They're going to extend the lead as the runner scores from second. 4-2.
That makes it a 2-run game on the top of the ninth. Now you give your guy a little extra breathing room out there in the bottom half. He'll appreciate it, believe me.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Pulled toward right center field. Nunez moves over. And the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Cubbies are in front, 4-2. Miguel Montero will stay in the ball game, so likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 47, Miguel Montero.
Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Hector Rondon.
And they have to do this because I don't know how to end the one.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jonathan
Leading on for
Woodruff.
the Brewers here in
They'll
the
need him to
bottom
get
of the ninth.
something going here.
Catcher,
It's a close ball game.
number
but it's
20.
starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Rondon's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And how big was that run they just scored in the top of the ninth? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Hit to first. Rizzo was there. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Up by 2 here in the ninth. He needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Russell is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting.
And that's telling you
First
how
baseman.
they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Chris Carter makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, John Lester. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For
Here
more,
now is
don't
our
forget to
final
check
line
out
score this afternoon. First for the
theshownation.com.
victorious
The Cubs
Chicago
win
Cubs.
this one
4 runs
4-2.
on 6 hits.
So long from
No errors.
Milwaukee.
They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.